Lagos, Nigeria will not give them that. Swanky. Why did I say swanky? Why did I say that swanky? All the superstarness na show, but like I said, all na branding. Andile was the next victim of Zari because she was allowing Andile to Andile her, if you get what I mean. Annie loves for better or for worse. Your worst show for TV. Everybody see them for social media. Next time, please, next time, adjust your wig. Hello you guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it has been a minute since I've uploaded. I know it's been a while since I have uploaded a video or even a sit-down video, but I'm really glad to be back. I just took a much needed break, went to spend time with some family, get a lot of things done, but I am back here uploading more videos. Also, I want to say that we are close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So please don't forget to subscribe if you have not. It really does help my channel a lot. And yeah, we are getting close to that threshold to be monetized. So please make sure you guys watch my video and subscribe, share to a friend, share to other people so they could come on here, watch, subscribe, and yeah. As you can see in today's title, we will be discussing Young, Famous, and African. This is Netflix's first unscripted African series. We hope it's unscripted, or at least that's the impression we got. And there are some things in there that really would let you know that this show is not scripted, because one thing with Africans is that we come out and show our true selves, you know. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna give my own opinion, my own review. It does not necessarily mean what I feel is exactly what everyone is feeling. And also, this is a long overdue. I was supposed to do this review the moment after I had concluded the last episode, but because I was literally traveling when I was watching it, I didn't really have the time to settle down and put content out there. I had my camera, but I obviously did not have my entire studio stuff, and I wanted to make sure that I was in an environment where I could give you quality video. Before this show aired, I did not know most of the people. Before you come at me, maybe I'm just not as into the whole who's a celebrity, who's a popular, you know, obviously we have a lot of popular African people, artists, musicians, fashion designers, just actors, actresses. There's a lot of them. So my scope hasn't even gone that far into South Africa yet to know a lot of them. Right, so I did take some notes. So if I am looking at my phone, it's just to kind of look at, you know, try to remember all the things that I wrote down. But let me tell you, I wrote a lot of things. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is the location. The show was filmed in South Africa. And was it a great choice, a good choice? I think it was a really good choice to pick South Africa. The reason why is, obviously, if people think they're going to film a show like that, the first thing that people will think is that they will shoot it in Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Not to say that that was maybe their choice, but obviously I believe it had to be an option up there. But let me tell you something, Lagos traffic will not allow this to be shot. So it would take a long time. Netflix would probably get frustrated with the way Lagos runs. So I think using South Africa was a really good convenience choice. But I think it was a good choice. I've never been to South Africa, but they filmed it in Johannesburg, which is a very beautiful place. And so I thought it was suitable to, you know, have something like that. But I do feel that in my notes, I did say that I think the more shows that they do, or more seasons they put out, because I do feel there's going to be more seasons, because they obviously ended the first season on a cliffhanger, which we will get to. But I did say that they should display a lot more African countries, you know, like party in the West, celebrate culture in the East, and also luxury in the South. You know, different parts of Africa gives you a whole different lot of experience. So obviously, if you come to West Africa, you'll probably get a different experience than you would in South Africa or Central Africa or East Africa. But I do feel that the more they progress throughout the show, they should explore other locations, which I do feel that they probably will. But so far, they started with South Africa. Really good choice, really great place, beautiful city. It really allows them to have the convenience of movement, because I think Lagos, Nigeria will not give them that at all. Really, it will not give them that. They would spend a long time getting from one location to the other. But I think Johannesburg is a very nice, convenient environment to film it. So good choice in picking SA. Now let's go into the main characters. Let's go into the people in this show, onto the review of the characters, the casts. All right, we're gonna start with Swanky. Swanky, my guy. He was just giving us looks, like not looks with L-O-O-K-S, it's L-E-W-K-S-S-S. Swanky was giving looks. Look, I loved it. I loved his energy. I loved his presence. I mean, if you see him from the beginning, you think he was this dramatic, like he was gonna bring boom boom. No, he came with the he was a cool-headed person in the group. Honestly, he cannot be bothered with the drama. Well, maybe he got pretty heated in one of those scenes, the train scenes, but they had that shit coming. Like, why do I keep hitting this microphone? Diamond, diamond, diamond. On my notes, I said, all the superstarness na show. There is more to him than just his career. I was actually kind of surprised that Diamond was on it, because I'm like, I didn't think he would be the kind of person that was on a show like that. There's so much more to him as a person underneath all that. There's so much more to him. He is a very family-oriented person. He loves his kids. That's my opinion, but I'm really glad he's also on the cast, because he's also a good description of young, famous, and African. They should probably have thrown rich in there, but either way, it worked out really well. Next on the list, Andile, that's how we call him now, yeah. Andile. Let me read. I want to read to you guys what I wrote, so that then I would explain more. Andile, definition of branding. He's done his own shits, but he carries himself well. I know he's not showing us his dirty closet like some of his friends, but like I said, all not branding. Yes, that is actually a good summary of the way I wanted to summarize Andile as a cast. See, I am not talking about these people as characters. This might not be who they are, but this is just who they are as cast. I'm just trying to review them. You know, one thing I'm not here with is that yucky, I don't know, that whole seduction thing of like you can flirt with people, like flirt all you want, but don't do it in small circle. Like, you guys are literally a cast of circle, and the person that you chose to flirt or start something with and pursue with is your friend Diamond's baby mama. It's so messy. Stop being messy. Obviously, we can tell that he's very family oriented. I think he goes in for his family. Nothing comes in the way of that. And I think he does speak some truth for himself. You know, there was a part where he admitted that, if he cheats, it's his fault. It's nobody else's fault. I think that was really cool. Big person to say that on a show like Netflix, because a lot of the world will be watching. That's something African men do not do. They do not admit when they're at fault. Argue with your keyboard if you want to. Next, Naked DJ. I had so much emotions with this guy. Naked. Sometimes I'm happy with him. Sometimes I want to smack the shit out of him through my TV screen. But either way, he gave us flusters of emotion. Let me read to you what I wrote. His ego wouldn't let him be a good communicator. So many men fall under this category. He doesn't come off like he means well, so I feel he's always misunderstood. Meaning, it takes us back to the communication part. That dude needs to learn to listen. Not hear, listen. Like active listening. Not listen to respond. Because That should be so annoying. That is so mad aggravating, yo. When you can just tell when someone is just listening to respond and have a counter argument. That thing pisses me off. So I think he just needs to do a better job listening and being respectful in his response. Because sometimes it just be coming out like shit, and you just look at him like, But I digress. I think out of everybody on the show, he's had the most growth. Meaning from the start, we were getting to know him. We reached a peak of his bullshit, of maybe either relationship-wise or just him and other people, or just speaking things that he's not supposed to be saying. And then you can see over time he progressed and was, I guess, getting better with how he communicated and related his information to people. Okay, next, Tubaba. This is the last guy on this list. Okay, let me read what I wrote about Tubaba. I was like, Okay. I don't know if he's done the work that needs to be done, because Annie seems like a forgiving person. His closet is not cleaned out, and I think he's just trying to paint over it. He receives a lot of graces because of his stardom. And let me tell you, this is the truth. I think that, if anything, however big of a superstar you are, the more grace you get. That's something that I realized something about this show. And I think the thing with their own storyline, him and Annie, was their marriage. And I didn't think they needed to bring that out. Actually, Annie just needed to shut up. I don't know why she put that out there. And look, I know in the show, Zari said that she was insecure, and Annie was upset that she said it in front of her husband. But girl, Annie, the perception or the image or the storyline was that. That was the storyline that we got. Insecurity. And just a wholly forgiving person. Let's move to the women. Khanyi, the first lady that was in the promo, the main lady, the main character. I think she was a main person, but fight with your keyboard. I think the first person that they usually tend to interview or put out there, that's usually like the main character. That's what I just feel. The main cast. Okay, Khanyi. Me? I love a good facilitator of anything. And let me tell you, whether it be good, bad, annoying as hell, Khanyi is a good facilitator. She can set up times and meetings and initiate conversations and control it to the only time I think she did not have a successful facilitation was between her and Naked DJ at the bar, where that dude had no respect or decency. So I also said, she owns who she is and is not afraid to take up space. Her first speech about the money, class, and status was a bit, I think the girl, she was pushing it. I don't know why she was comparing herself and her wealth to Diamond. Up till now, I still don't know why. Maybe I need to Google her net worth to figure it out. But shit, when is the Google net worth always accurate? And then, she may be actually that wealthy herself. If she says she lives up to her name. You know, in the beginning of the show, she said that they used to call her a gold digger, and she totally took the name, maybe because she was with a billionaire or something. She likes to start up drama. People might say otherwise. She's the drama starter out of she and Zari. But I think Khanyi takes the cup for this, the crown for this. She likes to start up stuff. Either somebody tells her something, she's going to go tell the next person, and it's going to start something. Or the drama always comes back to her somehow, and she, lifts it up. But the one thing I like about her is that she will close it. Meaning, if she started something, she will close it. Or if something has been brought to her that's been started, she will close that drama up, which is really good. I know she's also controversial about how she parents. Like I said, we are not here to scrutinize anybody's personal life. However you choose to raise your kids is totally up to you. But let me tell you, the Nigerians in this show, when you say something like that, they will always want to raise eyebrows. Like Annie, first scene, they all shot together at the gala or something. They always had something to say. People disagreed, but she's totally okay with it, and that is what does it for her. Next one, this pissed me off, Zari, but let's get into it. What I wrote, I said she's actually really gorgeous. Go and fight with your keyboard if you disagree. That is not my business. That's just my opinion. Yes, Zari, she's actually very beautiful young lady. But let me tell you, just how high she's beautiful is how high she's annoying. I feel like she has the men in her life somehow on a chokehold, and she likes it. Like, if you like fights with me over this, she likes to have the men around her on a chokehold. And she likes that power it gives. Women recognize that kind of game. And she is playing it with this man. You all need to snap out of it. But if you don't, that's your prerogative. Because let me tell you, she has Diamond on a chokehold. I don't know why I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to scrutinize anybody's personal life, but it's what she brought to the show. What's his name? Andile, you were almost another scapegoat. But I think because of the way she has Diamond on that chokehold, that's what's going to save you. So, my dear, just carry your legs and pew, 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 pew. Leave that environment. My sister, if that's how you like to play your game, play it. She calls herself the boss lady. Good for you. Good for you, boss lady. What else did I say? Women like, I was going to say she has Diamond on a choke. She has a choke on Diamond, and she likes it that way. Women like that, fear them. And she can be so rude. Rude AF. I'm glad, in my own language, I say, I'm glad, Sha, that Annie calls her out on those her slick comments that she wants to make. I'm glad that Annie calls her out. Like, the girl is so salty about Annie and her relationship with Two-Face. Literally. I think that lady just has a problem with it. Literally. I don't know why, but she just had a problem with Two-Face and Annie's relationship. It doesn't matter how, maybe because she probably is somebody who would walk away from a situation like that, and seeing Annie just still fight for her marriage and still wants to be in it, I think she just has a problem with it. Literally. She will not let that shit go. You are not the counselor, ma'am. You're not the therapist. Just let it go and leave these people alone. Just mind your business. Andile was the next victim of Zari because she was allowing Andile to Andile her, if you get what I mean. Next thing, Nadia Nakai. Nadia. Nadia is so beautiful. She's a cool girl. But this jumping back and forth and not wanting to be plain and simple. This whole her and the whole fling. She wants to be with Diamond. She wants to be with her other boyfriend. Blah, blah, blah. And the show, she broke up with her other. Just that back and forth. Girl, just stop it. Just be so straightforward. If you want to do music with Diamond, just do it. We know that the dude likes you, but you don't want to like him back, but you feel bad that because he's so popular and is a star, and if you reject him, he's not going to want to work with you in the future, so you're trying to maintain that relationship. Girl, we all know that feeling with African men. People are like that. They feel like you cannot just have a working relationship with women. You got to date them for them to do you a favor. So, girl, stick your ground. Make that music. Tell him you want to make a song with him when you finish. This is not serious. Please, let's have a business working relationship. She wants to make a song with the dude. Make the song with the dude. I was like, I said she sees Diamond and a good career relationship to have, and she literally says it, and that she wants to record a song with him. But African men can't just have a working relationship with beautiful women. They always find a way to mess things up, and that's kind of what he's doing with Nadia. Kayleigh. All I had to write for this girl was, bless her heart. Kayleigh, bless your heart. I don't care whether people say she's boring or like she didn't have too much drama going on with her. I loved Kayleigh. Girl, she was amazing. I loved her. She was drama-free. Even when, sometimes I just feel like she wants to just say her own mind, but shit, they want to drag her into the drama too. And she ain't got time for that. Girl, do you? Associate. Get your followers up. The publicity's good. Use it, my dear. Ah, the longest note of all, Khanyi-Mbau. Annie. Let me read what I wrote, then I can talk, because if I start talking about Annie, we ain't gonna finish. First of all, my dear Annie, you will always be associated as Two-Face's wife. I'm so sorry to say it. Oh, I feel just bad that it just came out of my mouth. Khanyi-Mbau. But I love that you have been... I didn't even know that Annie has been making movies for a while. I mean, I've seen maybe a few, but I didn't know that she was actually acting, just because of how the whole thing with Two-Face just overshadows her own personal career and personal life, which sucks that I'm even saying that. But I do believe that she is her own brand, and I think this avenue really gave her that opportunity to elevate and be her own brand. That is, she is not Two-Face's wife. But the fact that her storyline was being Two-Face's wife and the drama associated with their marriage, I think it just trumped that. So, but cool thing though, I think that this is good for you. Just maybe next coming episodes, let's talk about the drama in your marriage, please. Just avoid it. I think it's just good for everybody, so that you don't bring up past problems to the present. Because I'm sure when you talked about this whole issue in your marriage during the show, you probably had resolved it and done your marriage renewal, your vow renewal. But when the show aired, I feel like that whole issue came back up again. So I think people just need to avoid doing that. And I think that's what Annie needs to do. The next thing I said is, not sure if she was part of the main cast. Yes. Hey, what was that all about? They brought Annie to the show like she was Swanky's friend, like she was Swanky's side, like just a supporting actress or supporting cast or so. Why did they do her like that? Like, if she's a main cast, girl, if you're a main cast, come out like a main cast. Like the way you said, when you walk into the room, heads turn. Everybody usually know who you are. My dear, when you walk into the show, act like it's your own. You're your own brand. So I don't know why when she came in, it made it look like she was not supposed to be on the show or something. So, Khanyi-Mbau, take up your space, girl. Take up your space. So I was not sure if she was part of the main cast because she was brought in like a supporting cast, a friend of Swanky. That's what it looked like. And then it ended up that she was more on the show and Swanky wasn't. So that's why I was so confused. Like, why is Swanky the person that it looked like he brought her to the show? So I don't know why that was. And then I also wrote she needs therapy. I don't know if she's gotten it or she's gotten it after. Somebody says she will not get therapy. But I think that's just somebody who has a lot of things that needs a professional help. I think she needs therapy, and there's no shame to say that, girl, go get therapy or go do therapy, something. Annie loves for better or for worse. Your worst show for TV, everybody see them for social media. I don't know if it's the worst show, but Annie does love. That's it. That's all the review of the people and their scenes and what they said and what they didn't say. That's my own 2 cents. That's just my review. Take it however you will. Please let me know what you guys think. Let's extend this conversation in the comments section. Let me know if you loved it. You absolutely loved the show. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities. So now that we've finished discussing the cast, let us go into the ones that I need to critique. Hair and makeup. You guys need to do better. Who did Kanye's wigs? Man, girl was giving wigs and wigs and wigs and wigs. Dude, lace, please adjust it. Please, next time, adjust your wig. Who are your friends? Let them tell you that your wig is receding backwards. So please, use good glue, please. Fire all the makeup artists and the hairstylists. Fire them all. Bring new team. Damn. Learn from damn. I hope you guys learned from this. Hair and makeup, you guys were terrible. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I would make sure that I edit it, that it's not too long. But if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching and listening to my opinion. My long opinion about young, famous, and African. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.